What's up, YouTube? This is MathWiz97 and welcome back to my WWE 2K17 Universe Mode. This is episode number 54, the go-home edition of Monday Night Raw prior to the Extreme Rules pay-per-view, and we are coming to you live from Las Vegas, Nevada. And you know what they say, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. We'll find out if that is the case here tonight as we open things up with some tag team competition. It is Kalisto and Sin Cara, the Lucha Dragons, set for some tag team action as they're going to be taking on the #1 contenders for the WWE Tag Team titles, the Dudley Boys. And it's interesting to see that Sin Cara and Kalisto are out here tonight. Of course, it was not too long ago that we saw Curtis Axel approach Sin Cara backstage. No one knows what exactly was discussed between the two men. We have no idea what sort of exchange went down. Obviously, Sin Cara was not injured as he is here tonight, and he looks just fine. But only Sin Cara and Curtis Axel seem to know what it was that was discussed behind those closed doors. But tonight, we're gonna have to put that behind us. Sin Cara, whether or not it's stewing in the back of his mind right now, he's gonna have to ignore it. Because he and Kalisto have got a hell of a task staring them straight in the face. And that is, of course, the #1 contenders, the Dudley Boys. The Dudley Boys, they have been, well, they've been mighty impressive as of late. Even though they may not have won the tag team titles at WrestleMania, one thing that did happen was that the Dudley Boys, they eliminated the Ascension from that matchup. And ever since then, I mean, the Dudley Boys, they defeated the Ascension in tag team action. They defeated the Usos just a few weeks ago. The Dudley Boys they just can't be stopped. The Dudley Boys have been on fire. And they may not have walked out with the tag titles at WrestleMania. They may have come up short against the Primetime Players, but save that one match, the Dudley Boys have been incredible. Perhaps the Primetime Players just had their number at WrestleMania. Perhaps Extreme Rules could be a different night, especially considering that the Dudley Boys will be in their element. It is a tag team tables match, and that is certainly going to give the Dudley Boys an advantage. But tonight, this is not a tables match. This is a regular tag team matchup, which could perhaps give the Lucha Dragons the advantage. If they can spin this matchup in the right direction. As of right now, Kalisto quickening the pace, and that's a great start for the Lucha Dragons. That is exactly what Kalisto should try to do in a matchup like this. As Bubba Ray Dudley whipped into the corner, and this is a smart strategy by the Lucha Dragons. Quicken the pace and frequent tags in and out. As there goes Kalisto. Look at this double team move as Kalisto tossed around like an assisted senton. And now the hook of the leg by Sin Cara. 2. But no. A kick out by Bubba Ray Dudley just before the count of 3. Sin Cara now with the Northern Light suplex, bridging for the pin. 2, but just a 1 count, not even a 2. The Lucha Dragons over on Smack. I mean, they were one of the hot teams not too long ago. Well, I guess it's been quite a while now. At the Survivor Series pay-per-view, the Lucha Dragons took on Finn Balor and Hideo Itami for those tag team titles, and that was a match of the year candidate, that tag team matchup between the two. I mean, it truly was an incredible performance by the Lucha Dragons, by both teams, quite frankly. But ever since then, I mean, the Lucha Dragons, they failed to qualify for that Tag Team Championship #1 Contenders Gauntlet at Fastlane. And ever since then, they've been out of the title hunt. But perhaps if they could upset the #1 Contenders tonight, could line themselves up for a potential tag team opportunity, or tag team title opportunity, maybe as early as Payback, the very next pay-per-view. But they shouldn't be too focused on what could stem from a victory here. All they should be focused on is getting that victory. because right now the Dudley Boys are bringing it back. Bubba Ray with a back body drop, taking down Kalisto. And that's where the strength advantage of the Dudley Boys is going to come into effect. And of course, the veteran instincts of the Dudley Boys going to be a big assist in this matchup as well. As tag made to Devon Dudley, look at this, firing up a Doomsday Device. Nice double team move there by the Dudley Boys. And you can see Devon's feeling confident. As Kalisto gets back to his feet, there's a massive punch to the face by Devon. As now Devon, he's gonna send Kalisto into the corner, and just, you could hear Kalisto's spine cracking off of that turnbuckle. And now Kalisto whipped into the corner yet again. Tag made to Bubba Ray Dudley. And a massive shot to the midsection. Massive punch there from Bubba Ray. And now Kalisto going for the ride, an electric chair. Delivered by Bubba Ray. Hook of the leg on Kalisto. 1. Does he have him 2? Does he have him 3? No. A kick out at the last moment by Kalisto. And the Lucha Dragons managed to stay alive in this match. At least for now. As Kalisto now able to force Bubba Ray away with a boot. And again, Kalisto takes him down with the double knees. With the Meteora. And now look at that moonsault. Look at the height on that one. Kalisto, when it comes to high-flying ability, I don't know if there's anybody better than Kalisto's. Look at this. From the top, 450 splash. He nailed it. Hook of the leg on Bubba Ray. 1, 2... Oh, a kick out by Bubba Ray just in the nick of time. And you can see the Lucha Dragons getting a bit frustrated. Sin Cara with a... Well, I mean, he wasn't the legal man, but delivering a stomp to Bubba Ray nonetheless. It's now Bubba Ray. Oh, he's got Kalisto. Got him for the Bubba... But no, it countered into a sit-out jawbreaker. Beautiful counter by Kalisto to the Bubba Bomb. And now Kalisto's got him. Sunset flip. And the shoulders are down. 1, 2. Oh, so close. But wait a minute. The Outcasts. That's Jack Swagger, Bo Dallas, and Heath Slater. And the Outcasts are coming down to ringside. What is this about? Well, there's Sin Cara. Sin Cara going to... I don't know what sort of... Again, I don't know what was discussed between Sin Cara and Curtis Axel. But it seems as though the Outcasts have some unfinished business with Sin Cara. Kalisto is unaware that his partner has left him. I mean, Sin Cara seems to be trying to stop the Outcasts from coming any further, but Kalisto right now is all by himself, looking to put away Bubba Ray with the Salida del Sol, but he got caught with a power slam. Kalisto went for the finishing blow, and he paid for it. Bubba Ray had it well scouted. Sin Cara too distracted by the Outcasts, and Kalisto's a sitting duck right now. As tag made to Bubba Ray, and here we go, firing up the vintage Dudley Death Drop, the 3D. And you can count to 1,000,000. He's not kicking out of that. 2, 3. You don't need to count to 1,000,000, because all it takes is 3 seconds for the Dudley Boys to pick up the win over the Lucha Dragons, all thanks to the assist from the Outcasts, distracting Sin Cara. And just like that, the Dudley Boys pick up yet another win, going into their tag team title match at Extreme Rules. Are the Primetime players, will they be able to retain the gold against the Dudley Boys? Or are we already going to see a title change? Could be a very short-lived title reign for the Primetime players, especially considering the Dudley Boys, they will be in their environment. A tables match. As there you see backstage is Sami Zayn. We're going to be seeing... Oh, and there's his opponent for tonight. We're going to be seeing these two men face off in our main event for the United States Championship. And you see Sami Zayn not going to be intimidated by Sheamus. We know that Sheamus likes to bully people around in the locker room. Well, in the ring as well. Sheamus is just... He's just an all-around bully. And it gets even more dangerous. Sheamus becomes even more dangerous because of the fact that he has struggled to just put together the victories as of late, whether on SmackDown and even the transition to Raw. Well, I guess we're going to find out how that goes. I mean, his match with Hideo Itami on main event, I mean, granted, Sheamus puts up impressive performances, but just can't quite seal the deal at the end of the day. I guess it shows how highly Triple H thinks of him, though, to give him this opportunity. But speaking of opportunities, we have got some women's action coming up next here on Monday Night Raw. As you can see, Nikki Bella makes her entrance into the Las Vegas arena. Yeah, that's the best I can come up with. Anyways, Nikki Bella, she's going to be taking on one half of the Divas Empire, Summer Rae. And it's coming up next. You can see there, of course, Summer Rae flanked by, well, I guess you could say, are these two BFFs? Is that how this works? Either way, Summer Rae flanked by Tamina Snuka. And it always spells trouble when these two are in the ring. They do have that numbers game. Summer Rae, she's gonna be in the ring competing against Nikki Bella, but Tamina, she's gonna be on the outside, and you can bet that Tamina's gonna play a big distraction in this matchup. Nikki Bella, though, she's gonna have to try to put that behind her. I mean, Nikki Bella's got enough to be distracted about at this point, coming off of her loss at the Slammy Awards to Brie Bella. I'm sure that Nikki Bella, well, she might not be in exactly the greatest frame of mind, but she's going to have to try to work through that in this match against Summer Rae tonight. You can see there's the ego of Summer Rae, but Nikki Bella getting straight in her face. Nikki Bella telling her to bring it on. And Summer Rae goes for the forearm, but here comes Nikki Bella. Nikki Bella firing up the strikes. As Nikki Bella off the ropes, enziguri from the middle rope. Beautiful kick there by Nikki Bella, but already Tamina Tamina is getting up on the apron, distracting Nikki Bella, and it could pay dividends for Summer Rae as she rolls her up. 1, 2. No, a kick out by Nikki Bella. But that's just a brief taste of what we could expect in a matchup like this. I mean, Nikki Bella, like I said, still trying to... I mean, we saw her match with Brie Bella at the Slammy Awards. Brie Bella just decimated her sister. And I'm sure that has taken a toll on Nikki Bella. Oh my god! Summer Rae able to stick the landing off that monkey flip. Talk about athleticism. Impressive display there by Summer Rae. But with Nikki Bella, she was decimated by Brie Bella at the Slammy Awards. You have to think that not only took a physical toll on her well-being, but on her mental state as well. She's got to be... Well, I mean, of course, that's her twin sister, Brie. Those two were... You know, they were as close as you can get, but now that bond has been shattered. And it'll be interesting to see how the two women will move on from this. We haven't seen Brie Bella compete since the Slammy Awards, but we're getting to see Nikki here tonight. As right now she's got Summer Rae, snap suplex, center of the ring, goes for the pin. 1, but just a 1 count. Summer Rae quick to kick out there. As now Nikki Bella delivers a boot straight to the face of Summer Rae. And so far, I mean, Nikki Bella's not doing... She's not doing too poorly in this matchup. The distraction by Tamina definitely did put her behind the proverbial 8 ball for a moment there, at least. But she seems to have recovered quite nicely. As Summer Rae stumbles to her feet, here's Nikki with a pendulum backbreaker. But there's Tamina again, and Nikki, you gotta focus on Summer Rae. I mean, this time Tamina's not even up on the apron. Just shouting was enough to provide enough of a distraction to Nikki, who takes Summer Rae down with a spine buster. Well, she might be able to get through the numbers game regardless. As right now, Nikki Bella, she's in the driver's seat, taking Summer Rae to the high rent district. And Nikki Bella's gonna follow her up there. These two in no man's land. As Nikki Bella has her going for a superplex. But wait a minute. Summer Rae takes her down off the top rope. And a bit of a rocky landing, but she stuck it nonetheless. And now Summer Rae has got Nikki Bella by the hair and drives her face first into the canvas. And talk about that for a pin. 2, 3. Oh no, Nikki just able to kick out. And perhaps if Summer Rae had gone, well, I mean, that was definitely is Summer Rae. That's vintage Summer Rae, her ego of hers. And now again, Tamina, Nikki, you need to focus on Summer Rae. Tamina's not even getting in the ring. But already the distraction, and that's what I'm talking about. Nikki Bella not in the right frame of mind. Getting too easily frustrated in this matchup. And it could cost her. As Summer Rae measuring her opponent. She's got her sunset split. Driving that leg straight across the face, and Nikki Bella hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3. And that's a victory for the Divas Empire. Summer Rae scoring the pin over Nikki Bella here tonight on Monday Night Raw. And that is something that Nikki Bella certainly would like to leave in Vegas. She certainly doesn't want to remember this match. As now, well, Summer Rae seems to be calling out help. Apparently she's not done with Nikki just yet. As here comes Tamina Snuka. Oh, but Nikki Bella, wait a minute! Brie Bella out here with the rest of the Divas Empire. Don't tell me this. Does this mean that Brie Bella has joined the Divas Empire as well? So much to take in here on this Go Home episode, and that's just the nature of it. These Go Home shows are always crazy. But we've got one more match for this evening, and it's your main event. And the winner of this one will move on to face Adrian Neville for the United States Championship at the Extreme Rules pay-per-view. Is it going to be the former 3-time World Heavyweight Champion, the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus, or is it going to be the underdog from the underground, Sami Zayn? That is what we are going to find out in just a few short moments, and you can see Sheamus in as foul of a mood as ever as he struts his way to the ring. Like I was saying earlier, Sheamus, he has had plenty of impressive performances in the past, but the problem with those performances is that they ultimately mean nothing if he can't capture the win. And Sheamus, he has been in quite the losing streak, but perhaps tonight he could look to rectify that. Triple H has given him this opportunity. He's showing faith in the Celtic Warrior, but I mean, faith will only get you so far. Sheamus is going to have to back it up with his own ability. Whereas Sami Zayn has proven in the past that he can back himself up in the ring. But then again, Sami Zayn doesn't quite carry the same ego that Sheamus does. I mean, Sami Zayn, yeah, he might have had an up and down career thus far in Universe Mode. I mean, it won't be too long until Sami Zayn completes his first year in Universe Mode. But even though he has had an up and down year, scoring some victories here, some losses there, Sami Zayn doesn't carry himself like he's the greatest, like he's the greatest thing that ever graced this planet. Sami Zayn does at least have a bit of humility, so when he does lose, at least it doesn't blow up in his face like it would for Sheamus. And as well, Sami Zayn hasn't quite ascended to the top yet, whereas Sheamus, he started this series as the world champion, and it's been all downhill from there. Sami Zayn, at least, he might be going up and down, but he's still going up, at least at some point. Whereas Sheamus, it's just, you can't even say it's been a roller coaster ride. It's just, he has just fallen off a cliff, would be a more appropriate metaphor. But perhaps tonight, Sheamus can finally find his footing in this match with Sami Zayn. As you can see, Zayn started first with a big kick, but Sheamus absolutely decked him with that shoulder block. Now a punch straight to the midsection, and now Sheamus stomping straight into the sternum of Sami Zayn. Follows through with an elbow drop now. Sheamus, of course, very physical in that ring. A very smash mouth style of offense. And Sami Zayn, he is feeling it with every kick, every punch, every knee. And that's, I mean, if it comes down to it, a battle of physicality, you'd have to give Sheamus the edge. Sami Zayn's gonna have to use his quickness, his high-flying ability. But you can see the crowd starting to get under Sheamus' skin. Sheamus should, well, stop pandering to them and focus on Sami Zayn, because Sami Zayn, able to capitalize off the distraction, went for the schoolboy, but Sheamus' hands were able to reach under the bottom rope, but it did disorient Sheamus nonetheless. And it has given Sami Zayn the opening as he follows through off that backbreaker with a kick to the spine. And now an elbow drop. Sami Zayn, now a Northern Light suplex, gonna stick for the pin. But he only gets a 1 count. Sheamus quick to power out of that one. And you can see Sami Zayn trying to get the crowd behind him, trying to rally these people. And that is what fuels Sami Zayn. That's what makes him stronger. As he went for a vertical suplex, but Sheamus had the reversal, follows through the European uppercut now. Zayn is staggered, and Sheamus drops him straight on the back of his head with that sleeper suplex. Or was it more of a half Nelson? I didn't quite see the proper positioning, but nonetheless, it has laid out Sami Zayn, and now Sheamus just hammering him. Just laying into Sami Zayn with these vicious punches. Straight to the face. And Sheamus now. Sheamus is just toying with him. Sheamus is having some fun out there. At the detriment of Sami Zayn. No, but Sami Zayn blocked that one. Sheamus took too much time. Got a little too full of himself. But Sheamus has got him again. And now driving these knees straight into Sami Zayn's ribcage. Trying to take the wind completely out of Sami Zayn. And that has worked so far for Sheamus. If Sami Zayn can't breathe, he's not going to be able to run around that ring. He's not going to be able to quicken the pace. And now Sheamus, this is vintage Sheamus right here. The 10 beats to Sami Zayn's chest. Just looking to cave it in. And Zayn crumbles to the outside. And there's Sheamus again. There's that ego of his. But it could end up being his downfall if he's not careful. It has done so in the past. As Sheamus now looking to bring him back into the ring. No, he's not looking to bring him back into the ring just yet. He's got to bounce him skull first off the announce table first. And now he's going to toss him in the ring. As Zayn's slow to get to his feet. Sheamus looking to capitalize while he's down with the Irish Curse backbreaker. Hook of the leg by Sheamus. Does he have him 1? He might have him 2. No, a kick out by Zayn. Sheamus starting to get heated, starting to get frustrated, and that's the problem with Sheamus's mentality. You know, a quick temper doesn't really do you much good when you're in that ring. As Sami Zayn able to disorient him once again with that tilt-a-whirl small package. And now Sami Zayn to the top rope. Splash! And hooks the leg on Sheamus. Is he going to have him here? 1. It might be over. 2. Does he? No! Not quite yet. It's going to take more than that to put away Sheamus. As Sami Zayn again trying to rally the crowd, trying to fire himself up. Looking to channel a second win, perhaps. As Zayn, with a big kick to the face, got him with another one. Ducks a clothesline, caught him for the arm trap neck breaker. Sami Zayn is feeling it. And Sami Zayn trying to call Sheamus to his feet. Trying to rally the crowd. Everyone on their feet as Sami Zayn charges at him. Sunset flip powerbomb, a massive move, a Yoshitonic rather. I should call these moves correctly. Oh, but look at this, vintage Sami Zayn, Blue Thunder Bomb. 1, 2, Sami Zayn, no! I thought for a moment there that Sami Zayn was going to Extreme Rules. But Sheamus said not so fast. It's not over till it's over. As now Sami Zayn has hooked the leg, no, counter. Sheamus just forcing his way out of it. And now a running STO just floored Sami Zayn. And the Celtic Warrior's looking to take a risk. It's not too often that we see Sheamus go to the top rope. But he's up there right now. Sheamus, high risk move with the battering ram shoulder block. But is it gonna get him the win? 1, 2. Oh, so close. And again, you hear the crowd chanting, "You look stupid," but Sheamus, this is one of his fatal flaws, letting the crowd get under his skin. As Sami Zayn brought over to the ropes. Wait a minute, Zayn with the counter, Sheamus dumped to the outside. As Sheamus trying to get back to his feet, but Sami Zayn full out of steam, over the top rope, Sami Zayn! Launching himself, risking life and limb to take out Sheamus. And this crowd, thunderous here in Las Vegas. As Sami Zayn tosses Sheamus back into the ring, Sami Zayn. I mean, if he already had his second wind, well, the tides are turning yet again. Sami Zayn channeling his third wind from the top rope, crossbody, and he stuck it. Hook for the pin. 1, 2, 3. No. You've got to be kidding me. Sheamus is still alive in this matchup, but only just barely. As now Sami Zayn got him up on his shoulders. Oh, but Sheamus able to slip through. And a side Russian leg sweep taking down Sami Zayn. Sheamus is still alive. And now Sheamus has got Sami Zayn up on his shoulders, looking for the white noise. And he just absolutely planted Sami Zayn with that one. Hook of the leg. He might have him 1. He might have him 2. No, Sheamus will not go to Extreme Rules just yet. Sami Zayn's got fight left in him. As now Sheamus dragging Zayn away from those ropes. Trying to avoid a potential rope break at all costs. And now look at Sheamus just pummeling Sami Zayn. Sheamus relentless, just taking out his aggression on Sami Zayn. And now Sheamus to the corner. We know what's coming next. He's lining him up for a bro kick, but no, he missed it. Sami Zayn dodged. And now, half Nelson suplex by Sami Zayn. Sheamus is in trouble. Sami Zayn caught him with that suplex. And Sheamus on wobbly legs, stumbling to his feet. Sami Zayn brings him to the corner. And it looks like Sami Zayn gonna take him high rent. Perched up on that top rope, what could Sami Zayn be thinking? As now up to no man's land, Sami Zayn has got Sheamus for a super brain buster on that top rope. What a move by Sami Zayn. Sheamus is out. And Sami Zayn takes him back. And he's looking for the Koji clutch. The Koji clutch locked in, center of the ring. Sheamus nowhere to go. Is Sheamus gonna submit? Is Sheamus gonna tap out? Is Sami Zayn going to Extreme Rules? Yes, he is. The Celtic Warrior submits. And Sami Zayn secures his shot at Adrian Neville's United States Championship. What a win this is for Sami Zayn. What a comeback. And now Sami Zayn finds himself competing for the very same championship that he failed to capture at Fastlane from the Lone Wolf, Baron Corbin. Could this be the moment? Could this be the time for Sami Zayn to take home the gold? Well, we're out of time. We're gonna have to find out in the future. Keep on YouTubing.